Okay.
Yep. And then if it stalls, it fixes itself. You don't. That's one good thing about the other one. You doesn't do that.
Sometimes I think it bottlenecks with data.
Yep.
And I think a lot of it might be just the streams that we have.
And watch this now. You hit this, but that's something I learned. Or maybe it'll come right up now with the faster internet here. Well, right now it's good. Wait till everybody shows up on a Friday at 5. We'll see what happens.
Well, and here's the other concern I have, George, is we've got this.
That's
this is our
going.
internet.
I can refresh the page, and the other one will go. I learned that from today. Or supposedly, I said that, and I didn't do it. All right, now it should.
Okay.
Yep. Refresh the page, and it goes right to the bottom. Okay, there it is.
Here's my wonder a little bit.
Let's just let it roll for a while and see.
I think so. I think I'm going to go check what we got, see if I'm still going.
And then the only thing I want to do, I'd like to just see it, just as backup, is to see if I could get that hardware or that interface on your end to mine to see if it would work on the other program. Yeah.
Okay, here's the other thought I'm having.
All right.
Is we got Wirecast going in to the camera.
Yeah.
Our laptops are compressing this video, and we're sending it up to the YouTube.
Okay.
And we're using the signal to go out.
Right.
When we start watching it on here, we're asking the computer to be pulling down the signal, using up internet bandwidth, and
it's going to eat up more.
I just wonder if we got enough to play around and do this with. You know, I mean, it might get to the point where I say, okay, I'm not going to watch any video. I'm just going to make sure it's monitoring the health of my stream. And if I want to check my test, I may go to my phone and say, okay, am I running?
Because I usually have it. I'm going to have it up high enough to where I'm here, and I can kind of see it like this and kind of.
Well,
look at
but
it.
you can also see it in Wirecast if you want to see where you're going. Are you planning?
Oh,
to use it as a
Wirecast is more accurate, or would this be more accurate? Which are the ones that I?
Wirecast will be what your camera's seeing if you want to use it as a monitor. This is going to be
I want to know. I want to know.
Public view is going to be delayed.
Oh, that's true. And this will be stopped here. It'll say Wirecast will say it'll have a stopper. It won't have like a marker. When it stops, it'll go in the red or something, won't it?
No, you're talking.
I'm on Wirecast.
Wirecast, as long as your computer's working okay, and you don't exceed 80% of your processor, and because we're not compressing it a whole lot, we should be okay. But where you're going to get the warning,
if there's a stop. It's like a red, yellow.
Yep.
Right here in the corner.
Yep. Right now we're green.
This is just like optimum conditions right now.
Yeah, we're really good. But you're also going to see the health of the stream because Wirecast is just throwing out a signal. It's not communicating back and forth. It's sending, it's talking to YouTube, but it's not listening to YouTube. That make sense?
Yeah, yes and no, not really. But this is my main concern. Just basically, my concern is where do I look for where's the danger? I want to know where the danger is in the Wirecast or in YouTube. I just want to know which one of those.
I think it's YouTube.
All right, so I want to probably leave YouTube, watching YouTube.
The difference I was trying to tell you is we're literally streaming video to our laptop and watching it at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're actually doing two things. What I was saying is I'd probably just close this pup.
Close the YouTube?
Yeah. And it just, I'm looking at this and my stream status good. Because I know that I'm live. I'm 307, 308.
But this doesn't tell you if you're live or not, really. It
just tells you you're good and you're not killing your processor.
So this is probably better. Well, you're confusing me. So which one's better to do? Which one's better to really look at?
Depends on what you want to look at.
Okay. Because this would be easier to see with the black around it. The white around it is going to be harder to see. Even with the black, it doesn't matter. The white and all that stuff, it's easier to see the black around it.
I guess my question to you is, what do you want to see?
I'd rather look at this myself, personally. But I mean,
what do you want to see?
Whatever's best for knowing when it's going to conk out or not. That's what I want to.
I guess my better question: why do you want to see it? For what purpose?
I want to just make sure it's not. I want to see if it conks out or not. That's what I want to see. That's all I really care.
You want to see if it what?
Conks out.
Okay, so you want to make sure the stream's healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, then you need to watch the YouTube.
That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I just want to know. And now, because Gino's going to want the feeds from us probably soon once we get a few minutes going in.
Well, you talked about.
Then we'll get that figured out.
You talked about using Wirecast as a monitor, and that's why I was asking you.
Oh yeah, but I can't really do that. I mean, I can a little. I can look it out. If my monitor went on the fritz, I probably could figure out. I could probably do it. Yeah. And I'd probably just go wide, just kind of go smooth, like a training type style. It would still be all right.
Yeah. You'd probably lock the fucker down on the whole field.
You probably could.
You could. You're close enough. I mean, seriously. Then we can run it at 50 megabits, and you can zoom in on the edit. Then you can be there till next summer.
I'm going to be honest with you. And you already know this answer. What I'm telling you. You don't have to be a good videographer to take these games. Why? Because like you just said, you lock the shot down, you leave it, you're just gonna go like this little bit, whatever, you know.
Do you want me to tell you what
It's
I've
the
really
streaming
realized?
that's the killer. Yeah.
No, but you know what the real thing you're going to realize is that once you get into streaming, the video's not as important.
That's what he's already telling me.
It's just.
That's what he's already
I mean,
telling me.
you know, George, I've always had this persona that I'm going to be as good as anybody in the world. I'm going to walk over and check.
Well,
this.
I'm gonna walk over and we're gonna have to come up with labels.
little when we used to put the big
pre-boom,
towers.
pre-boom days. Yeah, I know what you mean. I gotta scroll up actually.
You're still good.
Yeah.
And you've been going for 8.5 minutes?
Is that what it says?
Yeah. Up, go up.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh,
Keep up, up, up. Where was it? Should I just
oh, right there, live. Yeah, there it is. Average live duration. I don't know what that means. As far as what videos I've been doing, maybe it's could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could bring my iMac on, but I figure it's just.
Well, you know, I mean, my alternative is to do what you did and buy the program for that computer, but I already got it on the iMac. So,
This is what I want to find out once we get done with this. If we hurried up, it probably won't matter anyway because we can just find it out when we're almost done out of here. Just to find out if that program will work on your interface, but not yet. Like before.
you mean you want to swap this out and use mine?
And see if it works on, and that works on yours too, because that might be a difference. You got to try. Yeah, let's see what happens. You know, because I like that because that program, I know you have to pause and start and stop, but what I like about it is that it seems like it has more resistance. I'm sensing it's going to have more resistance.
You mean the Wirecast?
No, the production track, because I lowered the bandwidth from 1.2 to 700 kb because I didn't want to have any drops.
Yeah.
And I did stream for graduation, and I had that setting. They were very happy.
Graduation's a whole lot different in soccer. A lot of static video. I mean, think about it.
It is.
Keyframes don't care.
So this is less usage of the less processing.
Well, think about it. I mean, even doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, you know keyframes, right?
Yeah, I do.
Like every 30 seconds
Well,
or something.
Yeah, you do that on the highlight films. I always have to deal with keyframes with the object movement and stuff.
So I mean, something static like a graduation, you know, the shot doesn't change much.
It probably saves on the wear and tear of the processor and everything.
It just, the way I understand it, and I'm not an expert, is that a compressing software of some type creates a keyframe every so often, and the keyframe is a frame, one frame out of all of it that has all the information.
Yep.
And then ever since all the frames behind it basically just have information on what changed from the first one. And then after it goes, you can set how often you want to have a keyframe. Keyframe takes a lot of information to go through, and like, so if we've got a static shot here, nothing in the next frame has changed, really.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, you know, a bird flying through, but not much info.
Right.
And then another keyframe, you know, it may come 10 seconds later, and then it's like, oh wow, and then it gives us another reference point that it starts building from. But if you don't have very many keyframes, you get longer strings of frames after it.
Yeah.
That, you know, it kind of starts getting lost and the quality starts going down. So the more keyframes you can compress to, the higher the quality of your video, but also the bigger water pipe that you're pushing all the data through.
Okay.
And so I think what we're talking about here is we want to lower our keyframes in our. So instead of 480, maybe we're looking at 360. I think we're safer.
It would make smart because it's just an automatic reaction. The computers YouTube's automatically 360.
It's not a hard thing to change.
Nope, just put it on your little setting thing, and that's it. Gesture settings.
Well, and then I mean, maybe you. I don't know. It depends on how bold you feel. I mean, honestly, it's where do you want to start here and keep going with nobody out here, and then if we had problems, say, here, let me drop that bit rate down to 360. You could do that.
No, I think I'd feel.
You know what? I think if we get it up at 360 standard depth.
Wow, look at all the people, man. Come on. Just wait till it fills up. And
how many people? Hey, let's take a video of this and let's set it on my Verizon phone, and it goes zing,
boom, and crash. No, I think 360 is better. This is right now, to me, this is a little bit of a facade because it's all quiet. Nobody here, quiet. You know.
But we are both streaming.
Sure, but just wait till Friday night at 5.
Maybe we take a break. We got our check yet? same warning.
Warning.
You know, about fast enough, right?
Is that what it's saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, if that screen's good, you're doing well. But I think, you know, in
Okay,
my
it's
mind,
just warning.
360 is where.
Okay, so I gotta. Now, how do you make their URL? You gotta click on this, and I could copy and send it to them, or I don't understand.
Go back to your. Just go back to your. Well, go to info and settings. I think now that it's running, you might be able to find it that way. Usually it ends up over here. Yeah. Go to your. Just go to your creator. Go to your like where you can view stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. On my main where it's running.
Yeah.
I don't see it running
then go
there.
video. Go live.
I don't see it running there. Hopefully it is.
It is.
Okay.
No, this is yeah, and then live.
Right there,
now.
but I don't see it running on the video part.
Well, that's just a picture.
All right.
It says it's live now.
Click on the
where's
picture.
URL. Where's the share? One watching now.
I thought you knew where it all. I thought you had it all down.
Yeah, dude. You know how it pops you up a live?
I want to get this over to him so he has a little bit of confidence that we're getting it going. Starting to.
Gentlemen,
Basic info.
you guys gonna be leaving anything out here tonight?
No,
No, we're not.
we're just testing some stuff out.
Yeah.
Probably another half hour. We'll be out.
Testing the streaming, man. We don't want to bow to the sand.
Well, were you offering to guard it all, or?
We're guarding all the soccer stuff. but
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Thanks,
cool,
I
but
appreciate
that's
it.
all right. That's cool. Good to know. All right. Well.
We need to find a URL.
All right.
I always have trouble finding that thing.
But
too.
you did though. So you
No,
just
I
remember
know.
how you did it. That's
What,
all.
when I created the event,
Yeah.
it just pops up. It's right in front of you. Here's your URL.
Oh, okay. We'll go with the event listing then on here. Maybe Wirecast. Doesn't have an event listing. No.
Wirecast one.
Okay, on the bottom. Broadcast DVR recording. Congestion settings. Yeah, I gotta get that to him.
You know, George, once we find it,
I know. Oh, watch, which is watch. That's where it is, right there, right?
yeah.
Okay, so watch on view page, view on watch page. Okay, that's what we gotta do.
Okay, where is it?
Right on the top, isn't that it right there?
That's just youtube.com.
That's not URL? Okay, URL is different.
That's your shot right now.
Okay.
Share. Here you go. Sorry. Here you go.
Share?
Yep. Get your back ass words on your mouse.
Copy.
That's your link.
Okay.
Copy, paste, and email it to him.
I'm just gonna send it to him on a text here. Actually, Skype, Facebook. All right, Gino.
I would say here's what we're shooting now.
Yeah, then we can look and come over. You might want to come over and check it out. Hopefully he's quick on this.
Okay, so now we found it. When you create an event, you get that too, George.
All right, so it's going to be one at a time then. That's what
Well,
I'm trying to
we
find
haven't
out.
determined that.
Oh, okay.
I think
I'm just trying to hope there's a way to make it easier because he wants user friendly and I completely understand what he's trying to do. It's just maybe I won't be able to do that. So running out of time here. Could you go ahead and get your interface, or are we going to break down? Or is maybe he'll respond. Maybe we should wait and see if he comes over and looks at it. You might want to do that.
Okay.
Give him a few minutes. And we can just check out the other thing. It could be dark. I can still see it.
Yeah, no, I think the lights behind us would be fine.
Yeah, I'm.
It's hard to say if that's even going.
You can't tell, but it is going supposedly, right? Well, it's a static shot. That's why I'm not moving it. What I don't like is why is it on the? It should be on there loading. It's not on the video manager, is it? And that's my concern. I see it there, but I don't see it on the video manager. Maybe I didn't check the MPEG-4.
We're still streaming 3802.
I must have checked the MPEG-4 on the preferences or something.
Yeah, what did you mean by that on the MPEG-4? Were you trying to capture it too?
Yeah, it's automatic unless you deselect the MPEG-4.
So you have a copy of the game when you're done?
Yeah, well, on
Versus
MPEG-4.
on your
That
camera card?
Yeah, and that's why people can watch it there. Yeah, if they want to watch it. Later they'll have it. It'll be on there.
Well, it'll be on YouTube no matter what.
No, that's not the case. If
you publish it, it will be.
It's got to be MPEG-4 from what I know, because live stream alone with no MPEG-4, then how you can't see it on your channel unless we look at some miscellaneous
when we get done
game later
streaming
and
tonight,
see if it'll be there.
When we get done streaming tonight, if you click on that link I sent you when you're sitting up, just you'll see what I filmed.
Yeah.
It'll be there.
Okay. All right.
Now I think you've got the option to not publish it if you don't want to.
But I think isn't publishing more for? Well, no, it always has that option. But when you're doing an MPEG-4, but if you're not even doing it, I'm assuming it's not going to even go on there as a as a backup file. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's running on YouTube, it's on there, but as far as it being like an extra save file, then I would say
You mean
no.
save one for sticking in my drawer?
No, save one for them to view it later. If somebody wants to watch it again, another time it'll be on YouTube. As
I think it's going to be there. I don't know why you wouldn't just leave
no,
it
it would
there.
have to go. It would go on my channel though.
Right, they'll go to your channel.
But it won't if I don't check MPEG-4. Is what I'm saying. I don't check MPEG-4.
I'm not aware of that. Everything I ordered that always shows up on mine.
Because you mess with any of the preferences. I did it one time. I was getting confused and I missed it.
Oh, did you maybe turn something off?
I turned off a check mark on MPEG-4.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. Camera. What's this camera?
Are you about getting out of these lots at a certain time?
No.
I thought I saw something from 8 to 8 p.m.
8 p.m., but they'll give you a grace period of 10. It's all right. I saw that too. Isn't that nice? They won't find you on the $58 or whatever. Oh, come on. Make sure to pay it on time. It'll be $116. Oh, come on. That's so. I'm sorry, man.
And you wonder why they're shooting police these days. No. Nah, you know what? I don't know.
All right, so.
Hey, I got a question for you.
I'll call him if he wants to.
Okay.
See if we really get moving.
Do we have any problems?
I don't think so. Pay the parking fee, I guess.
Well, I think part of the reason they take us to on the boat so they're like well, it's anyway, I just left the gym and hey, I was out of here.
Yeah.
Good. I thought I saw something in the box.
I think Science said sometime like $10.
I think we're about ready to break down anything. So much study. Cool.
Gino, George, I sent you a text, actually a Facebook message for the link that I did, and also an email, a link that he did on Stadium One. So those are both the URLs that we have for you. So let me know if it's working for you. And it looks good. I guess we don't see you around. Maybe you're taking off, so I guess we're going to take off. It's more fun. All right. Just let me know if they came out for you. Goodbye.